Our next comedian is very funny, Trace Jenkins.
Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Yes.
I watched the movie Braveheart. We have any fans here? Braveheart? I mean, that's Scottish, not Irish, but I looked up enough information to still say there's no difference at all. No, there are plenty of differences, but William Wallace, he's about to wage World War Wallace on the English. The English are the bad guys in this movie because they're instilling a new law in Scotland, which they've conquered. A new law called Prima Nocta. Does anyone know what Prima Nocta is?
Woo!
Yeah? Alright, well, I'll just say so. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. Prima Nocta is an English lord's right to have sex with a Scottish woman on her wedding night. Like, let's get back to the good old times. I'm 25% English. Let's do that again. You know what I'm saying? Step up on the court. Anyway, so the English show up on a woman's wedding night, and she just goes off with an English lord willingly because she knows that her husband will be killed if she doesn't. But she seduces everyone. She's like, shh, shh, everybody calm down. And she whispers in her husband's ear, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Alright, thank you. William Wallace, though, is not about to let his wife just be straight up raped, which is about to happen. She's in the early stages of such. When he throws a rock, clunk, right in the head, shoves another man to the ground, pulls the rapist up off his wife, and shoves him into a pile of rocks, which is what the Scots were living in at the time. They were living under a rock. But on a hot day, they could smell what the rock is cooking. So William puts his wife on a horse and spanks the horse on the keister. And before she can reach the edge of town, though, she is smacked on the face with a spear. If they had cast me in the movie, she'd have been smacked in the face by something else. Before William scampers out of town to meet his wife, but she doesn't show because she's too busy being publicly scrutinized and having her throat slit. So basically, she's a busy woman.
Oh my God!
William waltzes back into town with thunder beneath the hooves of his horse, hands behind his head, feigning submission to the English, and a trusting soldier comes up and grabs the reins of the horse. William just wakes up the side of his face with a morning star, and falls off his horse, parries the sword, sticks the man up through the chin with a claw-like tree branch, steals the sword, cuts off another man's leg, lifts the sword up over his head, heaves that thing about 15 feet into the chest of another soldier. That's 4 men down in like 9 seconds. He kills one more, but no matter how many of those men he killed, there's just no time. Folks, that's all for now. Thank you so much.
Trace Jenkins, everybody.